Hello everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in for your monthly forecast for the month of December of 2022. I'm wishing you all the very best of holiday season. My name is Vickieverlie, and you can find me at vickieverlie.com or the Rock and Roll Prophetess on YouTube. There's much to talk about this month as Jupiter is changing signs, and we will also be having the solstice on the 21st. It's going to be an exciting holiday season. Be sure to check your sun, rising, and moon. If you enjoy my content, please do hit the like and subscribe button to let YouTube algorithm know and others know who are searching for content like mine. I appreciate this end of the year, all you've done for me this year and throughout the next. Wishing you the very best in the holiday season. Now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hello, Leo. Thanks for tuning in for your December of 2022 Taroscope. I'm Vickieverlie. You can find me at vickieverlie.com or Rock and Roll Prophetess. Happy holidays. There's a lot of things we can talk about, but first let's talk about the decks we're going to use. We're going to use the Druidcraft Tarot for the main portion of the reading. Then we're going to come in with my mini Rock and Roll Tarot deck, always a favorite. And then we're going to pull a Animal Totem from my Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's also going to be some additional cards pulled from the Aquarian Tarot. All the decks used in this reading are listed below with links to learn more about them or if you want to purchase them yourself. Okay, let's get into it. There's a lot happening. We're having the solstice, which is a big shift in energy. Jupiter's moving into Aries. Lots to talk about, but first let's get your cards out here for Leo. This is for Leo's sun sign, rising moon, or anybody who has prominent Leo in their chart, in any position really. Let's get in here and take a look. For Leo, we have 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Devil, Magician, the Fool, 7 of Pentacles. That's the Temperance card. It's called Farilla. I can't really pronounce it. Hangman. 4 of Rods, or Wands. And final outcome is the High Priestess. Yes. Okay, so let's get into this reading. So, 4 of Swords, you know, you've been in a kind of a waiting position here. You've been waiting around, and maybe you even feel like you're in bondage and you really can't make a big change. You can't make a big move. But time is coming to move. Maybe part of it, that is giving us, it's too dark, isn't it? We need some light. There we go. I'm in a quandary with these lighting in here lately. But 2 of Pentacles, part of it, the reason that you're reluctant to move forward, maybe it's because you're worried about the money. Well, am I going to be able to do this? Will I be able to afford it? This is something you've been wanting to for a while. You've got Magician, you've got 0, 1, you've got 0, 1, and 2, all 3 of the very first cards of the Major Arcana. But these 2 together, these are the ones about starting out in this new beginning. And it's been a part of your resonance for a while. You've been charged up about this for a while, Leo. You've been wanting to do it, maybe even for like a whole year. Maybe even 10 months or 10 years for some of you, or something you've been really working towards for a long time. And I do feel like it can finally happen. You are in the Hangman state, so it's like you're still waiting. You're putting things together. And one of the things, this is a Temperance card, but it's very different from the traditional Temperance card because she's very much in the earth. She's using things in the earth so this is a time when this card for me in this the deck comes up, it's a time for to use your earthly things. It's a time, boots on the ground. It's time to, whatever it takes, build it and they will come. Make the calls, do the things. It's not just about being in the energetic frequency, although that's a very important part of manifestation. You know, visualizing, the Hangman is here, and 4 of Swords, and this is all about visualizing and, waiting, trying to make it happen, working with the energy. This is all about, we're working with the real things in the real world. Build it and they will come. I keep getting that. I'm going to put that as your headline. Build it and they will come. So it could be building a website. It could be a lot of different things. A business of some sort. And here you are too. You're picking the herbs from the trees and you're doing practical things. And you're out there doing. doing what you can at this stage in the game. So when everything's, when it opens, the floodgates open is what they're saying. When the floodgates open, you're going to be ready to go through. You're wanting to make a change for Roger. You're wanting to make a change in a new home or a new office. And the High Priestess is like, you're really tuned in and you can really work magic. That moon is so standing out to me. The moon is, we're going to have, the new moon is going to be on, it's going to be towards the end of the month, on the 23rd, at 1 degree of Capricorn, a couple days after the solstice, a couple days after. This 21st through 20th through 23rd, there's a lot of action going on with the astrology. And then there's also going to be a full moon on the 7th in the sign of Gemini. So it could be, because this almost looks like the sign of Gemini, the 2, like the Roman numeral 2. That's the Gemini. So we might be talking about that even as soon as that full moon on the 7th. That's something, you could have a big breakthrough for yourself there. And bringing that thing that's only in the dream state, really bringing it into the physical reality and making it do it. What's Laverne and Shirley? We're making our dreams come true. I'm way out of key, I'm sorry. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make our dreams. Oh, I'm way off. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Do it our way. I put this glitter on here, and I'm just wondering if it's not the best idea. I know Leo would say it's the best. Leo's a glitter type of people, but I'm thinking that maybe it's not. It's all over. It's on my clothes. It's all over. It's smashed in the decks. Probably be getting glitter out of these decks for months to come, huh? But anyways, let's get in here for our Leo. And get our. Here's what we're going to do on this part. We're going to look for you as I was going to say the water sign, but of course you're fire. We're looking for rods. We're looking for Knight, King, Queen of Rods. And then when we do find you, when we do find your significator, then we're going to look at the cards that surround your significator, and that could give us some insight as to the energy that surrounds you. Because this is the way, when I do, not the year-ahead readings, there you are, but when I do a personal reading, like a 1 or 2 question, that's how I do it. I find you, and then I see what's around you. Alright, so here you are, Queen of Rods. This is going to represent you regardless, male, female, doesn't matter. You're definitely, there's money. Certainly money. Death is above you. There's some big change coming. Or if you want your life to change, you have to make a change. But you're surrounded by quite a bit of money. And there's going to be some communication. I'm feeling like in this Sagittarius time, even though you're Leo, but this is the fire sign time of Sag we're going to move in, which is in harmonious with you. We're going to be in Sag, and then Jupiter's going to move into Aries. These are the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are the 3 fire signs. So making these trines, these are completing these structures, closing the gap, completing the circle. There again is the moon, though. We're going to get some kind of money connected to or around this moon time thing here. So it might be on a new or full moon. Maybe that's a good time to send those messages. Do that physical boots on the ground work when we're in that fire sign, or even any of the fire sign moons. I don't happen to have an ephemeris near me right now to tell you exactly when that would be. But there'll be a Leo moon sometime in December. There'll be an Aries moon sometime in December. It could be like that in those time frames. But things are progressing, and it does seem to be a lot around, finances and money here. We got this guy with the finances and this guy with the finances. Some of you may be having to travel. There may be travel because we've got all of the journey cards. We've got these 2 and the Chariot. We've got all 3 of the journey cards here. So that talks about definitely movement, travel. It can be just symbolic of, I'm moving on with my life, I'm leaving the past behind. But when all 3 of them show together, usually that's going to be something about, you're actually going on traveling. It could be a job that involves travel. It could be a job that you're required to move for, which is not that, it doesn't happen as much anymore because we can always work remotely. I saw something on him and now I've already missed it, dang it. Oh, think tank. Somebody's going to be working, and they're going to they call it a think tank, which I get it. It's like brainstorming and stuff, but that might be a specific term, the think tank. I'm hearing another Who song. The Who is coming through today. I call that a bargain, the best I ever had. I'm out of key. The best I ever had. I call that a bargain, the best. I'm like off key. I can't find it, but I call that a bargain. The best I ever had is the lyrics. So some of you, it's like maybe it's just a deal too. It's a bargain, the best you ever had. You're happy. You're happy about whatever's going on. There is some stuff to get through. I mean, so maybe you have to say your goodbyes. You got 4 rods twice and moving. Many of you could be moving. Maybe you're even moving for love. If you're moving for love, then it's saying, well, okay, you'll be able to find a job when you get there. If you're the one that's going to relocate for love. For some of you, that's going to happen. Pass. And I feel like pass is important. Like maybe if you're going to pass some kind of exam or some kind of test. But also I feel like that's a location. The Southern Pass or the Southern... there's some kind of a location that's referred to as this blankety blank pass, like the Southern Pass or something like that. So some of you, that may be exactly where you're going. That may refer to wherever you're traveling to. I can hear the glitter falling out of the cards when I'm shuffling. Wow. All right, Leo, let's get your animal totem. By the way, don't forget about the year ahead reading. Highly popular. Many are ordering. Many order every year. I've been just really busy with it. It's a look ahead at 2023. It's a combination tarot and astrology, particular to you. Always my most popular reading. Got one to the end of the month to get in on it, and that's going to be it till next year. So check it out if you're interested. All right, Leo. I call that a bargain, the best I ever had. I'm way off on key on that. The best I ever had. No. I can't think of any of the other words, so I call that a bargain, the best I ever had. That's coming through very strong here. Okay, let's see here. Leo. What's up, Leo? The frog. Leaping forward. Big transformation. Coming to where you're, getting to that final stage, because it's a tadpole in the newt, and, it goes through all the stages. Rainmaker, alchemist, clairaudient, fertility, transformation, metamorphosis. Safe passage unto the netherworld. The final stages of growth. You have arrived. Yeah. You have arrived. You are moving forward. You're being free from this bondage. But you've got to, I think for some of you, you've been stalled for so long, and it's just like, you're not even thinking of it. You're just like, staying in the status quo. This isn't going to be staying in the status quo now, Leo. Things are finally going to start moving. And you can make big leaps. And the frog leaps. Here's one of the things about the frogs and the grasshoppers, too. They leap to the best spot. They're not just leaping because, hey, I'm a frog and I'm going to leap to spot. They leap, wherever they leap to, it's an improvement. It's because it's a better environment. It's a better situation. They will thrive better in wherever they're leaping to. And I feel like that's going to be really true for you as well, Leo. Build it and they will come, thriving in the new situation. I might put that, because that's strong too. Thriving in the new digs, maybe. Okay. Digs is shorter than situation. We're just trying to fit all that crap in that little title. Anyways, before we go, I mentioned the year ahead readings. And here's another thing. If you're doing your holiday shopping, which many people are, why not consider purchasing from an independent creator? These are just a few of the items that I have available where you can order these. These are very affordable through Amazon. The money comes to me rather than a corporation, even though I do sell them through Amazon. But not only me, any independent creators. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Etsy. You could find them at your local craft store, craft fair kind of thing. And the thing is, you're helping an independent creator, and you're also giving a really unique gift. It's not just something that you went and grabbed off the shelf. You can get somebody that really unique, and handmade is always, cool too. Anyways, and finally, my Christmas song is out. Thanks to all of you who've already been listening. If you enjoy Christmas music, please do give it a listen, check it out. And if you have a holiday music playlist on any of the music platforms, if you would include it in your playlist, it would just make my year. So if you like Christmas music and you have a Christmas playlist, or even if you don't, just give it a listen, and that would also make me very happy. All right, everybody. Patreon's going to be up next. Thanks for all your support. I'm coming up on my 10th year in February. It's going to be 10 years on YouTube. I can't believe the time flew by. Thanks to everybody who's been with me since the beginning. I know many of you have. And to all the new people, thank you for joining. Please do hit that subscribe button because that lets the YouTube algorithm know and lets me know that you do enjoy my content. Have a most happiest holiday, whatever that may be. We'll talk to you again in the new year. Bye.